and on the cameras around here on the track at the Autosport show as well. Now, this is a situation where we've had this guy who's going to do his duty as marshal. This is a former British and world champion in radio control cars, and he's already up there, I reckon, in the top 5 or 6, certainly knocking on the door of this championship for the Autosport International GT Cup. Mark Stiles, who's standing right next to me and looking very serious as well, because not only will he be marshalling, he'll also be looking at the performances of these cars as well. So Mark, a very good weekend so far for you.
To be honest, yesterday was a little bit difficult. I had some disappointing results, but today started a lot better, and I've got a couple of wins this morning, so it's going much better today than it did yesterday.
Yeah, Jonathan Palmer was saying earlier, yeah, who's that Mark Stiles guy? I said, never heard of him. There you go. Well done, thank you. Right, the race director's already ordered the cars onto the grid. We can't have a public ready, steady go on this because this is down on the computer. And we have Ollie Jeffries is about here, the track record holder, until Zach Smith went out onto the track and popped in a 24.3.12.46. But Zach Smith, a fastest lap of 12.94. Now, can Ollie come back? He was holding the record. He's up there with the Aries Red. It's the car right at the back of the grid there, drivers. Watch out, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, watch out for that car. Well, or is already in second place with the championship. We're on the countdown for the start of the race. The computer is going away in the background, having a static start here, so these cars are really up for it at the moment. But watch the performance from the car right at the back. There you go, look at that fantastic start from 10th already into 8th position at the moment. Ollie Jeffries with the associated GT10. Watch Mark Stiles' head. He'll be looking at the performance of that car. He's got to do his marshalling, but everybody's got their eyes fixed on it, and Gavin Clinch is under pressure from Ollie Jeffries. He's got it, oh, and Ollie Jeffries got it all wrong. Gavin slammed the door shut on him that time round, and that's just put paid to Ollie's performance, but it's not going to be too long. I don't think Gavin can keep Ollie's performance back in reserve too much longer, Steve.
Well, Chris Kurzweil, he's leading, or he was, till a little bit of a touch there. So didn't quite see it, but Ollie Jeffries has made his way through to the front. He's the one, he's under pressure, he's got to get that track record pace going.
We did say, Stevie, remember at the start, watch the car from the back, and he's come all the way through, and he's just done a 12.95. He did a 12.94 yesterday, and nobody could equal that until we got into today. There was a lap record put down by Ollie Jeffries with the associated car. He drives for the same manufacturer as his teammate Zach Smith, who's leading the championship at the moment. So the two associated drivers are right up there with the Aries Rare, but Ollie Jeffries now hunting down that performance. This Reedy format is all about win-win-win. You must put the number of wins up on the board as possible. And Ollie's made a right mistake in front of the Senna S in front of us. He got just too much front end. He turned in, the car nicked in and caught the very, very talented Ollie Jeffries out. Steve, what happened there? What went on there, Steve?
Well, like you say, he went for a very, very tight apex and just went a little bit too tight. Caught the front end on the barrier there on his way in. But that cost him 2 seconds. That little incident just there cost him 2 seconds.
So I don't think we're going to see a track record from Ollie Jeffries. That's a big ask at the moment.
He's still on the pace at the moment because he was going so quick at the beginning.
The first couple of 4 laps were very, very quick, as you rightly say. They were already in the bag, but now we have to see a performance like we've not seen if he's going to stay in the hunt for the championship. If you win, you get 1 point, and if you're second, it's 2 points all the way down. So on race results, it's the lowest score you take with you, but it's all about race wins because you get 10 runs, and it's the best 8 of those 10 runs to count. Now, when you add them all back, if everybody's equal, top 3 are equal going into the last race, it will be on the fastest accomplished lap. You need to put fast laps in, so you wind it way back. So that's exactly how this championship for these 3 trophies in front of us will be sought out here, which the computer's running behind us on the timetable. Your running order now is 9, 7, 6, 3, 2, 4, 8, 1, 10 and 5. So Ollie Jeffries, Sam Law, Chris Kurzweil, Gavin Clinch, Darren Newton, Mark Burgess, Alan Hubbard, Garen Deering, all there in the mix with Ollie out in front.
Yeah, he's back into the 12s, 12.9. He has done 12.86. That's his fastest lap of this race so far. He is on track record pace, but Sam Law is only 2.2 seconds behind. He's keeping Ollie honest here.
Very honest indeed. Very
Absolutely.
honest. Very honest indeed. So don't take your eyes off Sam Law. That's car number 7. Next time he comes over, we'll just point out the colour scheme for you. Car number 7. There's Chris Kurzweil just gone through. Sam
White
Law.
front end with the orange rear.
Yeah, so there we go. So it's the white,
Here
blue, and orange car. There goes Sam Law into the Schumacher right-hander, down the back straight into the CML right-hander, and then it's into the left-handed complex. So you can see that Ollie Jeffries with 1.5 minutes on the clock to go, not too much behind Ollie Jeffries, and of course this will give him valuable points to the overall standings in the championship. But Ollie Jeffries he's under the 13s, he's in the 12s, but he's about half a second off the lap record pace here.
He's right on the bubble. On the previous lap he was still on track record pace. Now he isn't. He is so close.
Again, he's been close all afternoon, just coming up to 1:05 to go on the clock, 1:05 seconds on the clock here. Ollie Jeffries really hunting down performance and skill together in that car as well. Under a minute to go now, ladies and gentlemen. Ollie Jeffries just coming past the pit stand and coming through the centre rest. It is car number 9 in the groove and making it move. He's shaking, rattling and rolling, going into turns 1, 2 and 3. He's got a tail ender in front of him, and he's going through the complex now in front of the driver's stand. He's really got to hunt down more. He's got to get some more out of that car before we get into the last 35 seconds. It's up for championship honours, remember. It's all going to count. The pressure is on. The man is so cool and relaxed. He must live his life in a pressure cooker. But I'll tell you what, he's got faster reactions than a fly. And this car is absolutely mustard at the moment. Just under 22 seconds to go now. Ollie Jeffries, Sam Law, Chris Kurzweil. It's fine. It's 9, 7 and 6 at the sharp end of business. Ollie hunting down the apexes. He's done a 13.06, a 12.86, and he's slowed down just a little bit, Steve. Still half a second away from where he needs to be in terms of the fastest lap, but it's going to be another race win if nothing goes wrong with 4 seconds to go. This is it, game over, to the line. Another victory for Ollie Jeffries as he goes over the line, but he didn't get the track record, but it's an important win, Steve.
Yeah, absolutely. Congratulations there, Ollie. So a round of applause please for Ollie Jeffries there, taking another win for his point score.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to send Steve off into the pit lane just to grab young Ollie, just to see exactly